Well, I've just had a conversation with Andy Hayes at Oliver's Mount, and we've been discussing the Barry Sheene event this year. The event's in 2 months' time. It's a Barry Sheene Classic. It's in June. June the 14th and 15th, or 15th and 16th. I should know, but I don't without having the pamphlet in front of me. Anyway, after talking to Andy today, we were discussing things like the parades, how many parades that we're going to have this year. I think we're going to have probably 6, 3 on each day. We're even going to have a all-comer parade on the last day, and that's for any bike that comes along. So Oliver's Mount, they can pay, I think it's going to be £30 for all the parades, and they can do 3 laps of the course. I'm sure we agreed on 3 laps. You'll notice that there's lots of I think and I'm sure. It's because I've not got my paperwork in front of me and my memory is a nightmare. Anyway, after talking to Andy and discussing the events this year, I thought I'd come in the garage and I would unwrap this. So, it's been a while since I've had the old girl out. She's just been sat in here since I put her away last year. Unfortunately, when I put her away, she was running on 1 cylinder, and I'm hoping it's just due to some crap in one of the filters. So, I'm going to remove the lower fairings, and I'm going to have a look at the filters. Hopefully, there'll be a bit of shit in there. I'll probably remove the bowls off the carb on this side. In fact, I may as well do both sides and give them a blow through as well and hope it starts up, because I want to go for a blast out and I'm sure you want to come with me. Whoa, just look at that. What a beauty. Well, I've got the panels removed from TZR 253MA and it's not good. I thought I was going to be cleaning the carbs and giving the bike a quick clean up and going for a ride today, but I'm not going for a ride today and I'll show you why. Last time I put this bike away, it wasn't running very good. It went on to 1 cylinder. I thought it would just be a bit of dirt in the carb, being sucked up in the carb, and it'd be a matter of stripping it down, cleaning it out, and we'd be good to go. But as you can see, we've got a spillage on the floor. I've been kicking it over and I've took the cap off. There's been some compression in the radiator, so it's not very good at all. Don't know where the coolant's come from at the moment, but I will find that out when I strip it down. So I know this engine like the back of my hand, so any problems with it, it won't be a great issue working it out. I have already built the top end on it previously, as you'll see in one of my videos at least. When I got the bike, I rebuilt the top end, I replaced the pistons and rings. I repaired the power valves on them because the power valves were completely shot. I was sold the bike with knackered power valves, couldn't get new ones, so I had to TIG weld them up, cut them in half, pin them, refit them. Job was a good one. Well, they've lasted so far anyway. That's not good. That's not good at all. Am I going to have to do another strip down video? I'm probably going to have to. Anyway, let's have a look at another bike, shall we? So this is another TZR 253 I may have been on with, and if you've had a look at my other videos, you'll see the progress I've now made with this bike. So this is going to be another Barry Sheene replica. So I've got the white base coat on there, and it's all lacquered just to seal it in so the white doesn't get marked up. I've done the front mudguard, and I'll soon be putting some decals on that bike and masking off some other colours. So I've got well pushed on with that now. Lucky for the owner of this bike, I changed his mind on the colour scheme. So he did actually want the same colour scheme as what's on my bike. However, since I've done this bike and it's been all over the internet, there seems to be a lot more of them coming up. There seems to be loads of people doing this colour scheme now. It's starting to become the new Kenny Roberts, I think, which is why I actually decided to paint this bike the colours I've painted it in, was because when I was looking for a replica, and obviously I like the Barry Sheene colours, but there was hardly, well, I actually didn't see another one of these bikes. There wasn't another replica, the 1980 Archive Barry Sheene. There wasn't a replica. I couldn't find one anywhere when I decided to paint this bike a couple of years ago, and that's why I wanted to paint it those colours, because I hadn't seen another one. Well, what can I say? I guess I'm a trendsetter. I suppose I'm going to have to get on now and strip this bike down, find out what the problem is and get it repaired. I've got the Barry Sheene event coming up in 2 months, and obviously this bike is going to want to be ready for that festival, for the Barry Sheene festival at Oliver's Mount. So I'm going to have to get cracked on, get it stripped down, see what the problem is, and replace a few things.